click, 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 click. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. Hugs. I'm playing one of my favorite smooth jazz albums right now, so affirming, no copyright, because we don't do that here. We don't fucking do that here. Anyway, you guys, if you could do me a favor before the video gets started, just please give me a like, because it helps me out with the algorithm more than you guys know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And while you're at it, you should subscribe, because if you subscribe, you'll get your manifestations 5 times faster. Like, duh. Let me get this out the way. You already know what I'm about to do. If you would like one-on-one manifestation coaching with yours truly, one of the best, go ahead and click that link in my description box. It will lead you to my website, where you do need to read my disclaimer in full before you book with me, my baby. Please do me a favor and read my disclaimer in full. I do not take same-day appointments if they're not emergency appointments. Be mindful of that. Thank you. Mwah. I wanted to talk about this. Okay, I want to talk about blind faith. I think that I have talked about this before on my channel. I'm pretty sure that I have previously talked about blind faith on my channel, but I want to talk about it again. I want to revisit it because I think that we need to really sink our teeth into that and acknowledge exactly what that is, having blind faith. And I have said many times before in previous videos of mine about how when you know something, you're not always looking for proof of it, right? Like, you're not always going outside, looking out the window to make sure that the grass is still green and the sky is still blue. You would know both of those things to be true. You know that the world is round. Well, I hope you know that. I hope you know that the world is round, bestie. Like, you know that the birds chirp. You know that the fishes swim. You know these things. You don't ever go back and forth between whether or not they're real or fake, but you don't look for proof of them. So this is what I'm using as an example to bring to your attention when it comes to your manifestations. People think that it's a very hard concept to believe something that you can't sense with your 5 senses, but there are so many elements of our world that we literally know are true and don't even second guess on. We don't even look for proof with our 5 senses. We just know. It's not like when you walk outside, you look up to make sure that the sky is blue every time you step out your house. No, it's just something that you know. You're not looking for proof. The same needs to apply with your manifestation, okay? It is something that you need to know without any outside proof or evidence, so to speak, from your 3D. And think about it from this perspective also. When you were manifesting negative shit, when you were saying how your life sucks, you don't get money, relationships are hard, all of that, you were not going back and forth with yourself on your stance on that. You were literally saying, this is the way that it is. This is the way that I see it. And your subconscious said, okay, bet, and pushed it out and made it a reality for you. The negative circumstances were never anything that you fought yourself on. You never once tried to convince yourself that it wasn't real. You know, this is previous mindset previous mindset we're talking about. This is previous mindset we're talking about. I'm just saying, when you look back at the story and you realize that you didn't go against what you were telling yourself, it manifested, right? You weren't looking for proof of it, right? But it still came into being. That is literally what I need you to have when it comes to your new 3D reality. Because here's the thing. You need to get comfortable. You need to make a new normal out of what you're telling yourself. Normalize having what you want. Normalize relationships being easy. Normalize money coming to you easily. It is just as simple as implementing a new thought process into your mind. And I know the concept of that sounds crazy. I think that's what scares people, is like the verbiage. Subconscious reprogramming, shifting states. I know that it might sound as if all of these things are so long and it's going to take a fucking big amount of time for us to get from point A to point B. I'm telling you that a mind shift is instant. A mindset shift is literally instant. It does not have to take you 30 bajillion years to instill this grandiose, perfect, pristine self-concept. And, you know, you just gotta like reprogram every single fucking part of your brain. Literally just start telling yourself it's normal to experience the life that you want to live. That's all I'm asking you to do. And I'm also asking you to not be so fucking reliant and fixated on the 3D for evidence of these things that you're telling yourself, because you didn't do that in the past when you were thinking negatively and shittily, if that's a word. You were not second guessing. You were not, I promise you, on everything. You were not second guessing any of the negative shit that you were saying, and you know you weren't. I'm asking you to have that same amount of certainty and goal when it comes to the good stuff. When it comes to the good part, I'm asking you to literally be bold enough to say, you know what? My ideal reality is the fuck here. I don't care. Whatever the 3D is doing is none of my business, because I know what's going to push out. I know the ultimate story, and it's the one where I get everything I want. So why would I need any outside source to either confirm or deny what is already true? Tap into that confirmation bias. Tap into that self-fulfilling prophecy. I literally have said this on Twitter. The concept of self-fulfilling prophecies, yeah, it's literally just your subconscious doing what the fuck you're saying dominantly. So start creating some self-fulfilling prophecies. I just got a feeling that I'm about to come into some money because my fucking palm itches, or whatever type of bullshit you want to make up, okay? Let stuff like, and honestly, oh, I want to say this too, before I get too far off. A lot of the times you're convincing yourself that you're not seeing movement. Y'all be convincing yourselves that y'all aren't seeing movement when y'all are. It be killing me. Y'all be like, oh, he hasn't reached out to me yet, but, you know, his great-grandmom called me the other day and asked me how I was doing. Baby, that's movement. It's just coming through a different vessel that you don't have any resistance towards. That's why his great-grandmom called you. But you think it's just a coinky-dink that she's thinking about you, saying that she misses you, saying that she loves you, wants to be around you. But you're still focused. You're still telling yourself that you don't have him and that he's not here. And you're ignoring the movement that you just received through the vessel that's connected to him, through his great granny. You're telling yourself you don't have movement, baby. Baby, no, you do have movement. You're being oblivious to it. And you need to give your manifestation a chance to conform fully. So you need to stop saying that and continue persisting and let that shit push out as its final, beautiful, finished product. And I could definitely make a whole nother video about that, about how y'all just ignoring movement. Y'all ignoring movement because you feel like it's not your final manifestation. Y'all are ignoring movement because you feel like it's not your final Y'all are ignoring movement because you feel like it's not your final manifestation. And I'm telling you right now, like, stop doing that. Stop not acknowledging the movement because you feel like it doesn't have anything to do with the manifestation, but it literally is just coming through a different vessel that you don't have resistance towards. Pay attention. That means the manifestation is done. But yeah, plant your feet in your new normal. Plant your feet in your new home, which is everything going your way. Everything working out to your benefit. Yes, this person loves you. Everyone loves you. Okay? This is literally my inner dialogue all day, y'all. Like, this is why I have such a high self-concept. And y'all say it all the fucking time. Oh my God, Tiffany, how'd you get your self-concept to be so high, girl? Because my motherfucking inner dialogue is like, girl, you that bitch. You got everything you want. You get everything you want. Okay? Fuck this. You run the 3D. You run the reality. I don't give a fuck about, I don't care. I'm like this. Blind faith. Don't care. Living in my fucking 4D. Getting my ideal reality. I'm not busy out here looking at this, that, and those and convincing myself that my shit is not coming. I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm too busy living in the end. I'm too busy being happy as fuck. I want you to meet me there. Please meet me at the finish line. And I promise you, you will thank yourself in the long run for not convincing yourself that you don't have anything. You will literally thank yourself in the long run. Okay? That's all I got for you guys today. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram at TiffriahGrande because I need more of my family over there. Okay? So follow me on Insta, TiffriahGrande, and then you already know to follow me on Twitter at It's Her Universe. And until next time, you know that I love you. 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 Switching the positions for you.